I'm Lucy and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I've got another hair tutorial for you guys and I'm going to be testing the Mark Hill Mermaid Waver, and I'm going to clip in my hair extensions just to kind of show you it a little bit better on how these work and what the waves turn out like. And I've actually decided to do this on the hottest day ever, so please subscribe down below for the dedication for this video because I'm overheating already and I've not even started curling my hair. So this pick and mix barrel comes with loads and loads and loads of wands. I've already done quite a few reviews on my YouTube channel on it, but like I said, today I'm going to show you how to use this Mermaid Waver. So it essentially has 3 barrels and then this little clip here, and it is heating up now so I don't want to touch it. It's plugged in, turned on. So you more or less get your hair and then clip it in and then clamp it and then slowly move down. I have also already used heat protectant on my hair and I do have a heatproof mat down here as well. I'm hoping I'm not going to burn myself because it's really hard to film these videos, and as usual with my hair tutorials I am using my viewfinder, so I do apologise if it isn't like up to scratch. I do find it much harder to do this with a viewfinder, but without further ado we may as well just get straight on into it and I'll show you how I actually curl my hair. So to start off with, I'm going to just section the bottom piece of my hair. And I've got a hair bobble to tie it up. I've lost all my hair clips because I'm pretty sure my sister has stolen them all, which is very useful, especially when I want to do these tutorials. But again, she's let me use her room today because, like I say, it's the hottest day of the year and my room is pretty much like a sauna. So to start off with, I'm going to clip my hair extensions in, just the bottom sections, and then we can start using the curler itself. And also I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel on how I clip these in and the review of these hair extensions if anyone's wondering which ones I use. I have actually toned them recently so that they match my hair a little bit more. Just clipping the first 2 sections in. And again, like I say, it's so difficult to do without a mirror. But if you've got any other hair tutorial videos or any other suggestions on YouTube videos that you want me to do, either with the Mark Hill pick and mix or hair extensions or anything, let me know down below and I will get around to doing it as soon as I can. Yeah, that's the first lot kind of clipped in, and I'm just gonna start more or less waving that. I might have to rejiggle these around a bit later on when I put the next layer in, but for now we can just take a section. I'm actually so scared I'm gonna burn myself. I'm just going to get the first section. This should have heated up now. And then you just more or less grab the hair, leave it a couple seconds, clamp it down again, and then just follow that pattern the whole way down. So that is the first lot. I should have held it a little bit longer at the top, but I don't mind that because when we've done the whole hair it will bend much better. So again, just continuing on, you need to start near the top. I usually can get right near the root and it doesn't like leave a weird mark or anything, but obviously because I'm using my viewfinder I am finding this quite difficult. It's honestly so satisfying to do. And that's the next crimp kind of wave done. As you can see, both of the different sides and the look of it, I just think that looks so nice. And because I have, these are freshly washed hair extensions, they're like extra shiny. And I feel like as you do this, clipping your hair extensions in and pinning each section up, it's so much easier and it kind of blends in with your natural hair if you are using hair extensions with this. But again, you can use thicker pieces, but I kind of just flip it into different sections. See, that one went a bit odd then, and yeah, you just continue down. Done. I feel like I'm gonna leave like some straight sections because again I cannot see it in a mirror, so I'm just gonna continue on I'm doing this to the rest of my hair, and it's pretty much as simple as that. But again, make sure you use plenty of heat protectant, because this does use a lot of heat on your hair, and you don't want to use too much heat in your hair because it does damage it. That's why I tend to kind of use hair extensions, just so that I'm not damaging my own hair as much. And if you want these to last a little bit longer, I just kind of hairspray each section, but I've actually run out of hairspray, which is convenient. But yeah, once you've done this, I leave it like a second before you go on to the next section, just so that this cools down, because if it cools down it kind of more sets, and I'd then spray it with hairspray. But again, I don't have any at the moment, which is really annoying, and this clip is just as annoying, so I'm just gonna put that in. But yeah, this is like the first section, and I think it's really coming together. If I kind of come a little bit closer, you can see all the tones and the colours, but it's like crimping really well and is blending really well together with my natural hair. You can't see where that starts or finishes. Obviously I've left like this little straight bit out, but I will go back and curl that. But that is just purely because I've not got a mirror. I feel like maybe I need a mirror here, but I always find it so difficult to film these. So if you've got any better suggestions on how to film these hair tutorials, please let me know. So now I'm just going to go in and continue on with the next section. I quite like the look of having these two front pieces down crimped, and then it half up, half down with the rest of it crimped. I think that looks so pretty, but I tend to do that like on day 2 rather than the fresh set. Again, when I've kind of put hair extensions in, I just make sure that I brush them through, and I have already put heat protectant on these already, so that they're ready to use for this video, so that it doesn't drag out too long. But yeah, I love doing these hair tutorials for you guys. And then just taking the hair extensions that I've clipped in, and I'm just going to follow exactly the same process again. Also, if you want bigger crimps or smaller crimps, it kind of like depends. If you want smaller crimps, if you do like small sections and like it can pick quite close together, that will make like it a little bit more crimped and wavy. And I'll come back to this side in a second. And I feel like I'm just going to quickly jump off camera and put this hair extension in on the right hand side of my hair, just because I really struggle to do this bit on camera. Or should I attempt it first? Obviously I can do this a lot neater in real life, but I more or less do this one diagonal like that, and then flip this front piece down. I'm thinking I've got middle parting. Is that middle parting? Who knows? But we're looking a little bit wacky, but you can see this next section ready to go. And because I do actually have the top set in, I'm gonna quickly just put this front clip in. And I struggle putting this one in so much as well, and I'm trying to hide this in my hair, just exposing my big forehead. I feel like that one can go a bit further forward. And that is literally ready to crimp. So this is when I'd have like a clip and clip this top section back so that I can crimp this bit first. But again, I'm just really struggling with seeing what I can actually do. So yeah, let's just continue on, grab whatever straight bit I can find, which I'll probably do this back bit, because the back bit of your hair can be easily forgotten. And then just continue on crimping it back, even though you can't see this. Just grab a section. I should have done the section underneath this one. But literally this crimp tool is so quick and easy to use, and I feel like it would be so good for like a beach holiday, like a festival kind of look. I just absolutely love the look of crimped hair, and I just feel like it makes your hair look a lot less dull. Also, another top tip when you are crimping your hair, do not brush it out. Like, you can get a comb and comb through it, but do not brush it out, because it will just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think that's where a lot of people mess up as well. And again, I did say that these hair extensions were freshly washed, but sometimes when they're not freshly washed, I sometimes feel like it does hold the curls a little bit better than it is right now. What I'm going to do the front part of my hair. And I feel like that just looks so good. Now this side is pretty much done. I know there's still some like straight bits in the back, but because I can't see that too much, I'm gonna just complete this side and then I'll go off camera and then use this colour on the straight bits that I have left behind, like these little bits down here. But if you do them yourself, you won't have that problem because you'll actually be able to see what you're doing. But I don't think I'm doing too much of a bad job considering I can't see anything, and I might have to rejiggle some of these hair extensions, but then I'll come back and show you the finished look. But yeah, like I say, you just clip your hair in and then do like section by section, and then that is just really helpful. Again, I can't really see where I've done that. And then we've also got this top piece, and I feel like my hair is looking quite flat at the minute, but this can kind of like add quite a lot more volume to the top, especially when I do my back layers and kind of the straight bits further around here. So you can kind of make your hair as big or not as big as you want. And something else to also mention, if you want like more deeper waves as well, you kind of do need to leave the curler on just a little bit longer so that it's got time to create the wave. And I'm just kind of completely messed that up, but it's fine because I can just sort that out. Also, I'd suggest try and keep this like as straight or like as flat outwards, otherwise you can kind of get like I've got slight waves going diagonally down your hair. But yeah, again, that's because I can't see. Say this is pretty much done. As you can tell, this is literally taking me seconds to do, but I'm obviously going to go off camera and sort it out and do it properly so that you can see the finished look. But it is literally just as easy as that. And just like that, I am back. There were so many little straight bits, especially underneath this bit and the back of my hair, that just needed sorting out, and I absolutely love it. I just feel like I'm so ready for the beach. It's giving me mermaid vibes and I'm just absolutely loving it, especially with my hair extensions in. So this is kind of like the curls that it's come out with, and I just think that they just look so nice. I have actually curled it much better before, but as you can see, it's just so easy. Even you can do it without looking in a mirror and just get half decent results. It is a lot better and a lot easier doing it with a mirror, obviously. But another tip, if you struggle with the hair extension side, you could actually hold the extension and then crimp it down and then just do your normal hair naturally and then clip it in. But sometimes I find that that doesn't blend as well as if you kind of do it as you go, if that makes sense. So I have just taken the hair extensions out, and I just thought I'd quickly show you what the mermaid waver looks like without hair extensions. Again, this would look better if I didn't incorporate the hair extensions in the first place. But yeah, I just really do like the way that it looks, even with short hair. I don't mind like the way that it's turned out. But obviously I just love having long hair, and mermaid hair, obviously you just want it to be long anyway. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you what it kind of looks like without the hair extensions. I absolutely love the finished look. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time for another video.